Hello, good evening, everybody. This is Rolando Ochoa, and thank you very much for being here in my live streaming. The second one that I've had last Friday was very happy to see how many people visited have last Friday. Say hello to my daughter Maria from Illinois. Yes, Maria and all her family. So I want to thank you, all of you, for tuning in. And I hope that you participate by sending your selection. Last week, we had close to 100 views in the live streaming, so that is wonderful. And we had some songs last week that we could not finish. We have three songs, and the first one I'm going to do is actually a new song that I have never sang in public. It's a song that was requested by Manny Mejides, and it's called Venecia Sin Ti, Venecia Sin Ti, Venetian Without You. It's a French song that was composed by Charles Aznavour and Francois Dorine in 1964. And the original title in French was Que c'est triste Venise. So here we go. I'm going to play it with the guitar. And I have not played the guitar for very much in the last few weeks. So I'm a little rusty. So I hope you forgive me if I make any mistakes with the guitar. So here we go. Qué profunda emoción recordar el ayer, cuando todo en Venecia me hablaba de amor. Ante mi soledad, en el atardecer, tu lejano recuerdo me viene a buscar. Qué callada quietud, qué tristeza sin fin, qué distinta Venecia si me faltas tú. Una góndola va cobijando un amor, el que yo te entregué, dime tú dónde está. Qué tristeza hay en ti, no pareces igual, eres otra Venecia, más fría y más gris. El sereno canal de romántica luz ya no tiene el encanto que hacía soñar. Qué callada quietud, qué tristeza sin fin, qué distinta Venecia si me faltas tú. Ni la luna al pasar tiene el mismo fulgor, qué triste y sola está Venecia sin tu amor. Cómo sufro al pensar que en Venecia murió el amor que jurabas eterno guardar. Solo queda un adiós que no puedo olvidar. Hoy Venecia sin ti, qué triste y sola está. So here you have it, Venecia sin ti, Venetia without you. And so now we're going to complement some of the other songs that were requested. I think Tony Verdial requested an Italian song called That's Amore. So here for Tony, who is Yolanda's first cousin. And here we go. Tony, this is for you and your family. want to say hi to Rob, my son. Hello there. Here we go.
Napoli, where love is king, when boy meets girl, here's what they say.
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. When the world seemed to shine like you had too much wine, that's amore. Bells will ring, ding-a-ling-a-ling, ding-a-ling-a-ling, and you'll sing Vita Bella. Hearts will play tippy-tippy-tay, tippy-tippy-tay, like a gay tarantella. When the stars make you drool, just like pasta fazool, that's amore. When you dance down the street with a cloud at your feet, you're in love. When you walk in a dream, but you know you're not dreaming, signore. Scusami, but you see, back in old Napoli, that's amore. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. When the world seems to shine like you had too much wine, that's amore. Bells will ring, ding-a-ling-a-ling, ding-a-ling-a-ling, and you'll sing Vita Bella. Hearts will play tippy-tippy-tay, tippy-tippy-tay, like a gay tarantella. Lucky fella. When the stars make you drool, just like pasta fazool, that's amore.
That's amore.
When you dance down the street with the cloud at your feet, you're in love. When you walk in a dream, but you know you're not dreaming, signore. Scusami, but you see, back in old Napoli, that's amore, amore, amore. Thank you, and that was for Tony Verdial and his family. And we're now going to also complement the requests from E. Charlene, Lisa, Emily, and Ella, and they requested "Sway." "Sway" is a really nice song. Actually, it was a Cuban song that they put English words in it, and in Spanish the title is "La Última Noche." And so a lot of the singers here in the United States have sing the song, and here we go for E. Charlene, Lisa, Emily, and Ella. When marimba rhythm starts to play, dance with me, make me sway. Like a lazy ocean hugs the shore, hold me close, sway me more. Like a flower bending in the breeze, bend with me, sway with me. When we dance, you have your way with me. Stay with me, sway with me. Other dancers may be on the floor, but my eyes will only see you. Only you have that magic technique. When you sway, I go weak. I can hear the sound of violins long before it begins. Make me thrill as only you know how. Sway me smooth, sway me now. When the dancers may be on the floor, but my eyes will see only you. Only you have that magic technique. When you sway, I go weak. I can hear the sound of violins long before it begins. Make me thrill as only you know how. Sway me smooth, sway me now. When marimba rhythm starts to play, dance with me, make me sway. Like a lazy ocean hugs the shore. Hold me close, sway me more. Flowers and leaves, bend with me, bend with me. When you dance, you have your way with me. Stay with me, sway with me. I'm the sadness and the soul of me. Bend with me, sway with me. When you dance, you have your way with me. Stay with me, sway with me. ¿Quién será? ¿Quién será? ¿Quién será la que me dé su amor? ¿Quién será? ¿Quién será? Here we go, sway, and we have now we like to play a little game with you to see if you're on the ball here. So here we go. We have. I'm going to name. You have to name that tune. Name that tune is the game we're going to be playing now, and you have to come up with the name of this song, and hopefully you'll get it. It's a very well-known song, so but you have to know the title. So here we go. Ready? Yo sé bien que estoy afuera, pero el día que yo me muera, sé que tendrás que llorar. Llorar, llorar, llorar y llorar. Dirás que no me quisiste, pero vas a estar muy triste y así te me vas a quedar. Con dinero y sin dinero, hago siempre lo que quiero y mi palabra es la ley. No tengo trono ni reina, ni nadie que me comprenda, pero sigo siendo el rey. Una piedra en el camino me enseñó que mi destino era rodar y rodar, rodar y rodar, rodar y rodar. Después me dijo un arriero que no hay que llegar primero, pero hay que saber llegar. Con dinero y sin dinero, hago siempre lo que quiero y mi palabra es la ley. No tengo trono ni reina, ni nadie que me comprenda, pero sigo siendo el rey. Nobody guessed. The song is called El Rey, the King, and it was composed by a Mexican composer, Jose Alfredo Jimenez, in 1971. So let's play another game. This game that we're going to play now is we are going to finish the lyrics. In other words, I'm going to sing, and then you are going. I'm going to stop, and then you have to write down what comes next, the words that come next. This is a very famous song that was sang by Elvis Presley, among many others. And I'm sure you will recognize it right away, and hopefully you remember the words. And here we go. The song is called Can't Help Falling in Love. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love. What comes next? Falling in love. Two words. With you, Maria. Maria got it. Thank you, Maria. You win the prize. There's no prize, but you win the prize. Like the river flow surely to the sea, darling, something goes. If I can't help falling in love with you, like the river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. Like the river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you, for I can't help falling in love with you. And there you have it. And now we're going to compliment Maria once the El Manicero. Hey, here we go. Um, and I'm sure that there's somebody in Maria's house that's going to be dancing this. That's my grandson Alexander and TJ probably are both going to be dancing this. So here we go for Maria Woods in Illinois, El Manicero, the peanut bender. Maní, maní, maní. Si te quieres por el pico divertir, cómete un cucurruchito de maní. El maní cero se va, el maní cero se va. Que calentico y rico está, ya no se puede pedir más. Ay, caserita, no me dejes ir, porque después te vas a arrepentir y va a ser muy tarde ya. Manicero se va, manicero se va. Caserita, no te acuestes a dormir sin comerte un cucurrucho de maní. El maní cero se va, el maní cero se va. Cuando la calle sola está, casera de mi corazón. El manicero entona su pregón y si la niña escucha su cantar, llama desde su balcón. Dame de tu maní, dame de tu maní. Esta noche no voy a poder dormir sin comerme un cucurrucho de maní. El maní cero se va, el maní cero se va. Maní, 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 maní. Se va, se va, se va. Maní, 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 maní. Manicero se va. Manicero se va. Maní, 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 maní. Maní, maní, maní. Maní, 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 maní. Manicero se va. Ya se va el manicero, ya se va. Ya se va el manicero, ya se va. Ya se va el manicero, ya se va. Maní, 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 maní. Manicero se va. Gracias, thank you. Now we have Sheila Armstrong has requested, and also for Rick, Mom Kathy, and she has requested the Copacabana, which is actually a song that takes place in a nightclub in Havana, which was called Copacabana. And, it's a very famous song that Barry Manilow made famous back in the 80s. And so here we go, Copacabana for Sheila and her family. Her name was Lola, she was the showgirl, with yellow feathers in her hair and a dress cut down to there. She would merengue and do the cha-cha, and when she tried to be a star, Tony always bent the bar across the crowded floor. They worked from 6 to 4. They were young and they were each other. Who could ask for more at the Copacabana, the hottest port north of Havana? At the Copacabana, music and passion were always the fashion at the Copa. They fell in love. His name was Rico. He wore a diamond. He was escorted to his chair. He saw Lola dancing there, and when she finished, he called her over. But Rico went a bit too far. Tony sailed across the bar, and then the punches flew, and cheers were smashed into. There was blood and a single gunshot, but you shot who at the Copacabana, the hottest port north of Havana. At the Copacabana, music and passion were always the fashion at the Copa. She lost her love. Copacabana, Copacabana. Her name was Lola. She was a showgirl, but that was 30 years ago when they used to have a show. Now it is disco, but not for Lola. She's still the dress she used to wear, faded further in her hair. She sits there so refined and drinks herself half blind. She lost her youth and she lost her Tony. Now she lost her mind at the Copacabana, the hottest port north of Havana. At the Copacabana, music and passion were always in fashion at the Copa. Don't fall in love. Don't fall in love. Don't fall in love. Don't fall in love. And there we have it, a little disco. And we have, let me see, the Dr. Rolando Ochoa. She says that I just went the dinner. Want dinner? Yeah, you want dinner? Well, you have to go buy it. And that was Matt, I guess, who said that. And let me see, Renee Smith is there. Okay, and he's saying maravilloso. Thank you, Rene. Appreciate it. And then we have my friend, Mr. Blanco from the Canary Islands in Spain. Wow, that's fantastic. And he he's a good friend that actually we never met. We just know each other through the computer. So thank you, Mr. Blanco. He's a very accomplished pianist and composer, and so thank you very much for your support. So what do we have next? Here we have Misty, which is from Mr. Blanco from the Canary Island. He wants to for me to do Misty, and I'd be more than glad to do it. I wish we could meet again. We could meet for the first time, maybe, and you can accompany me in your piano. He has a fantastic YouTube channel, uh, which is great. So here we go for my friend, Mr. Professor Blanco. Look at me. I'm as helpless as a kitten up a tree. And I feel like I'm clinging to a cloud. I can't understand. I get misty just holding your hand. Walk my way, and 1,000 violins begin to play. Or it might be the sound of your hello, that music I hear. I get misty the moment you're near. You can say that you're leading me on, but it's just what I want you to do. Don't you notice how hopelessly I'm lost? That's why I'm following you. Oh, my own. Would I wander through this wonderland alone, never knowing my right foot from my left, my hat from my glove? I get misty and too much in love. Oh, my own. Would I wander through this wonderland alone, never knowing my right foot from my left, my hat from my glove? I get misty and too much in love. Look at me. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Tobaldo Blanco from requesting that from the Canary Islands. And what do we have next? My assistant here is giving me. Okay, here we go. We have from Matt, and he has requested. Let me see who else is in the chat room. Okay, let me see. Let me check. Oh, Manny Mejido. Manny, you just came in. You actually missed the. I played Venecia Sin Ti, the first number I played. So, and I know you wanted to hear that. So you can hear it, and all of you can hear this presentation. This live streaming will become a video, and it will be posted in my channel, so you actually could see it again. Or if you missed the first part, like Manny missed the first part, he can listen to that at the same time. So who else is here? Antonio Verdal. I played the song you requested last week. I hope you heard it. If not, then you can go to the video. Okay, and then I say hello to John Bellich and Nelly from our church, St. Edwards. And here we go. So now I'm going to play "The Girl from Ipanema" for Matt. And here we go. This song I sing in English first, and then I try to sing it in Portuguese. I say try because I do my best. Tall and tan and young and lovely, the girl from Ipanema goes walking, and when she passes, each one she passes goes. When she walks, just like the samba that swings so cool and sways so gentle that when she passes, each one she passes goes. Ah, oh, but I watch her so sadly. How can I tell her I love her? Yes, I will give my heart gladly. But each day when she walks to the sea, she looks straight ahead, not at me. Tall and tan and young and lovely, the girl from Ipanema goes walking, and when she passes, I smile, but she doesn't see. Hola, qué cosa más linda, más llena de grasa, y linda menina que viene, que pasa, non dulce balance, camino do mar. Moça de corpo dourado, do sol de Ipanema, você é balanceado, é mais que um poema, que coisa mais linda que já vi passar. Ah, porque estou tão sossego. Ah, porque tudo está triste. Ah, a beleza que existe. A beleza que na solo mía, que también le pasa a Socia. Ay, si ella supiese que cuando ella pasa, el mundo sonriente se llena de grasa, es cosa más linda por causa de amor, por causa de amor, por causa de amor, por causa de amor, por causa de amor. The Girl from Ipanema, beautiful song from the author Jobim, wonderful, wonderful Brazilian actor. I mean, author. I want to say hi to Susie Mesaros, my sister, my little sister. So now let's play a little game, and we're going to play another little game. And here you have to guess who the composer is of this song. And so here we go. The song's name is My Way. This has been translated in different languages. I sing it in English, and there's some. You need to guess who the author or authors are of this song. And now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friend, I'll say it clear, I state my case, of which I'm certain. I live a life that's full. I travel each and every highway and more, much more than this. I did it my way. Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do, and saw it through without exemption. I planned each charted course, each careful step along the byway, and more much more than this. I did it my way. But that was fine. I'm sure you knew when I beat off more than I could chew. But through it all, when there was doubt, I ate it up and spit it out. I let her sword and I stood tall and did it my way. I loved, I laughed and cried. I had my fill, my share of losing. And now, as tears subside, I find it all so amusing to think I did all that. And may I say, not in a shy way, oh no, oh no, not me. I did it my way. For what is a man? What has he got? If not himself, then he has not to say the things he truly feels. And other words of one who kneels. The record shows I took the blows and did it my way. And did it my way. Yeah, I guess my sister Susie is partly correct. She said it was Polanka, and actually is half correct. Uh, the composer was based on a music uh, from a French composer called Jacques Ravel, and Paul Anka actually made the lyrics in English, but the music, even though Paul Anka was the one that comes up as a composer, it was based upon a French composer. So anyway, so Susie, you win the prize, whatever that is, and also here we go. John also said Jack's, well, okay, which is correct. They're both correct, and so that's great. And so we now have another request, and this was from John Bellywitz, and he wants he wants to hear Spanish Eyes. So Spanish Eyes it is. Gotta get some water down in my old throat. Um, Spanish Eyes was it's an old Mexican song that Tom Jones actually resurrected it and made a really great interpretation of it. And this arrangement that I have is actually from his arrangement. So Spanish Eyes. Blue Spanish eyes Teardrops are falling from your Spanish eyes. Please, please don't cry. This is just adios and not goodbye. Soon I'll return, bringing you all the love your heart can hold. Oh, please say, say you and your Spanish eyes will wait for me. Blue Spanish eyes, prettiest eyes in all of Mexico. Blue Spanish eyes, please smile for me once more before I go. Soon I'll return, bringing you all the love your heart can hold. Oh, please say, say you and your Spanish eyes will wait for me. Say you and your Spanish eyes will wait for me. Los ojos de la española que yo amé. Say you and your Spanish eyes will wait for me. Here we go. So we are complementing the request, and let me see what we have here. Rolando, like 2106, just the way you are. Sure, I'd be glad to do that. 2106, just the way you are. Here we go. And this is for Mr. Blanco again. Great composer and musician and pianist. You should check his channel. It's fantastic music, really. And he's in the Canary Islands, Las Islas Canarias, and it's pretty late over there. It's like 1 o'clock, so I appreciate that he is staying up for me. Don't go changing to try to please me. You never let me down before. Don't imagine you're too familiar, and I don't see you anymore. I wouldn't leave you in times of trouble. We never could have come this far. I took the good times, I'll take the bad times. I like you just the way you are. Don't go trying some new fashion. Don't change the color of your hair. You always have my unspoken passion. Although I might not seem to care, I don't want clever conversation. I never want to work that hard. I just want someone that I can talk to. I want you just the way you are. I need to know that you will always be the same old someone that I knew. What will it take till you believe in me the way that I believe in you? I said I love you, and that's forever. And this I promise from the heart. I could not love you any better. I love you just the way you are. The way you are. Thank you. Hope you like that song. And I'm getting a note here. Is Stefan? Hmm? Oh wow, we is Stephanie's in here. Well, Stephanie, my daughter-in-law, is her birthday is tomorrow. So happy birthday for Stephanie. Now, I would like to do something a little bit different to end the show uh, today. So thank you very much for everything that you have done and all your participation and being here. Hopefully, you will come back again next Friday when I do it. But I'd like to do something which is a little bit different. And I have to tell you a little story on this. Uh, as you know, I used my parents were in TV stars, and I was in TV as a child star. And but I always loved music. I always loved singing and what have you. So I was like 14 years old, and I have never sang in public because my thing when I did it was I was actually dubbing somebody else. Put a record, and then I would pretend that I was that person when I was a kid. We call it in Spanish doblaje, dubbing. And so I never really sang in public. I love to sing, but I never sang in public. So I was 14 years old, and I was in my hometown in Boca Ciega in La Habana, and it's a beach which is east of Havana, about a half an hour east of Havana. And every year we had what we call a verbena, which is like a big party. And my father, Rolando Ochoa Senior, was in charge of bringing the entertainment for the verbena. And that year he brought this magnificent uh, band of all women called Anacaona, and they still on. They still, of course, not the same people, but they still the band is still active in Cuba. But back then, it was one of the best bands, and they were playing. Of course, I was dancing and what have you. So the pianist of the band was a good friend of my dad. So she came up to me and she said, "Rolandito," which is what they used to call me when I was a kid. I hope People don't call me that anymore because I don't look like Rolandito anymore. Actually, I look like Rolandote. So she come to me and said, Rolandito, I would like for you to sing with us. And I said, I said, you kidding me? I have never sang in public. He says, oh, you can do it. I said, what is your favorite song? So back then, at that time, there was a song that was written by Jose Dolores Quiñones. And this was, a beautiful bolero called Los Aretes de la Luna. And and I was actually petrified. I was so afraid, and I sat there and stood there in front of this fantastic band, and I sang Los Aretes de la Luna. So I would like to sing that for you now. And even though it's been many years since I did that, but I think as something historical. And I'm going to accompany myself in the guitar. Los aretes que le faltan a la luna los tengo guardados para hacerte un collar. Los hallé una mañana en la bruma cuando caminaba junto al inmenso mar. Privilegio que agradezco al cielo porque ningún poeta los pudo encontrar. Yo los guardo en un cofre dorado, son mi única fortuna y te los voy a dar. Los aretes que le faltan a la luna los tengo guardados en el fondo del mar. Los aretes que le faltan a la luna los tengo guardados para hacerte un collar. Los hallé una mañana en la bruma cuando caminaba junto al inmenso mar. Privilegio que agradezco al cielo porque ningún poeta los pudo encontrar. Yo los guardo en un cofre dorado, son mi única fortuna y te los voy a dar. Los aretes que le faltan a la luna los tengo guardados en el fondo del mar. Okay, so thank you very much for your attention and to your participation. And again, please check the video that I'm going to be posting after this in my channel. And if you haven't done so, please, I ask you to subscribe to my channel, which is good to have many subscribers. And also, once you do this, I would like for you to uh, uh, press the little thumb up, which is that you like what you see, and that's also important. And also, I would like for you to pass the word to your friends and your family of this particular live streaming. And it's been a joy being here with you, and I hope that you had enjoyed it. And if you have any comments, if you have any, thank you for your beautiful comments at the end here, saying my daughter, beautiful song, and also Mr. Blanco, very nice. So please appreciate all your comments. Also, Sheila Armstrong, and I hope that you come back next Friday at the same time, the same channel, and we'll see you then. So thank you very much, and God bless.